toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. He's going to field this at the 2. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go now.
First carry here for the rookie from Texas Christian. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Cage, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
All set to go now from the 35. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Here we go. Go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
New set of downs for him from the 31. First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Brought in close to the 8. And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders finish up their opening drive.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Commanders start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. He fields it from the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
49ers to the line. First and 10.
Get set.
Now Purdy. That's one right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Back to the air on second. Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, Purdy. He makes the catch. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their 45. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll try it right with McCaffrey. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, here we go. Second down.
Get set. Get set. Yo, IT! Watch out!
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Throw here, third down. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Shaq Thompson. And the Commanders are going to be set up and goal to go after a great return down inside the 10.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal.
Let's go.
There's another for him. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. An extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Commanders take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
49ers 7. Tyler Luke set to kick off.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Returning it from the 4. And he's out of bounds up across the 25.
Pearsall on the return. The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10.
Get set. Up.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Outside. IT! Watch out! Stop.
Purdy gets this from the pistol. Drop this down to McCaffrey underneath. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Get set. Get set. IT! Watch out!
First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Completed over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
This is complete to Dawson Knox. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. That's the end of our opening quarter. It's a 14-7 game. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. From the gun, McCaffrey. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Go right side is caught by Jennings. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Get set. Up.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. It was Mike Saylor still on that stop.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'll really break the backs of a defense.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. They stick with McCaffrey. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Now, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Play number 9 of the drive. This is going to be 3rd and 5 to go.
Get set. Get set.
Purdy to throw it. Gobbled up on the right side. That's Ayuk. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line. You feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Kicker staying on the sideline. Would have been a 48-yard try. Instead, they're going for it on 4th.
Yellow.
They'll throw for it. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Turnover on down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
Daniels back to throw. Throw left side's caught by Sinnott. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run, break tackles, and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Washington first down. All set to go now from the 35. Play fake here. Daniels vacates quickly left side. Throw complete to Sinnott. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
That's one of the dangers, Kate, when you're a quarterback and you string a play out like that. Defenders are so fast flow that it puts so many guys in the neighborhood of your targets that even if you complete the pass, good chance it's not going anywhere.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Catch made over the middle. 40-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
First and 10 at the
Deputy
23-yard line.
19 tight. 9, 10.
Daniels now. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Deputy, let's go.
Daniels is going to throw again. Escapes the pocket. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take a 13-point lead. Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders double their lead to 14.
Tyler Luke set to kick off.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
On the return, the Niners take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
49ers to the line. First and 10. Purdy setting up that play action. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back for second down. Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from Levi Stadium in just a moment. After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. From the gun is Purdy. Complete out to the right side. Reaches the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers make it a one-score game before halftime. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Okay, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes it's quarterback who delivers. Sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return coming from the 6. With some trickery here on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and
Let's go
10.
now. Cougar 19.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Buys time, rolling right. Now here he goes. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Look at the quarterback's eyes. He's looking. He's trying to find a lane of some kind, but there was nowhere to go. And he was lucky to get back to the line before that defense closed in.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
To throw, Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Here we go. 3rd and less than a yard.
Here we go. Panther 11. Panther 11. 70 Timberwolves.
On the gun, it's Daniels. Cox, this is Lee. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Washington calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
And the Commanders' first down.
To the air again, Daniels. Ooh, almost a throw to cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Come on. Set 18. Press all 80. Steady.
Again, Daniels to the air. Trying for the deep ball. Oh, my. It's intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Fred Warner. And the 49ers will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back! Because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
Get set.
Purdy on first down. There's pressure, and he's going to be dropped. Well done by the Commanders' defense. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
At the 13-yard line.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Now Purdy. That's completed right side. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. The 49ers will call their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. All set to go now from the 35. Back to throw it. And that's incomplete. With 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe two more snaps. Trying to find his tight end. So second down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
This is a heater going deep. They connect on the deep shot. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Let's go.
Drive starts with an option, right side. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the Boone Cave, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Hits him on the out route. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
60 Eagles, 60.
Daniels on first down. Chased out to his right. Hits his target. That's DJ Moore. And he's not going to be able to add anything to that catch. So give him progress across midfield there to the opposing 46. To the line and set. Here we go. First down.
Let's go now.
Out of the shotgun. They'll give it to him inside. Saw the lane. Hit it quick. Call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scoop, here comes second and 2.
Here we go.
Daniels. We've got a screen to the running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Escapes the pocket. Nowhere open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. Nice target, that's Lane. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders grow the lead coming out at halftime. Here's Luke for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders double their lead to 14.
Commanders 48, 49ers 14. Tyler Luke set to kick
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
at their own 25-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Pressure comes, Purdy. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Well, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Get set. Yellow. 18.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated.
Oh, and they fake it. This is caught. And the fake works to perfection. 1st down.
I wonder how many times, Kate, the kicker's gone to the coach and said, "Coach, I could pull this off." They finally gave him a shot, and turns out he was right. What a great play.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw was looking for Brandon Ayuk. And now they face 2nd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Commanders will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Daniels back to throw. Completed over the middle. Space pass to 35. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. An excellent game. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They'll run here on first down. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
That one intended for Jalen Lane. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Go! 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
19 Lions. Here we go. Set.
4th down. Here's Daniels. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
1st down, Purdy to throw. Dump off top on his back. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. And goes to the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Commanders' 38-yard line.
Here's Purdy to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
79 Broncos.
Daniels from the pistol. On the left side. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. 1st down now, ball at the 33. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Finds a seam down the middle. And he has this down to the 34. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for a Washington first down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Washington.
To the air again, Daniels. Throw caught at the 6. And that is a Washington touchdown.
Touchdown, Washington.
The Commanders lengthen the lead at the end of the third. DJ Moore, the touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Commanders double their lead to 14.
Commanders 35, 49ers 21. Tyler Luke set to kick off.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up first and 10. Play action now with Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
On third down, Purdy. Pass brought in by Jennings. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the fourth. All set to go now from the 35.
Get set, get set.
First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up second down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. You couldn't do it.
Tough one to retain through that hit. And things look tougher now with third and long. Went way outside there trying to work that sideline, Brock. But by the time the ball had arrived, well, the defender had to knock that ball out.
I think you see my reaction in the booth every time
I do.
we see that throw because I can close my eyes and remember the terror that I felt as a quarterback when you let that ball go and you're throwing it all the way to the boundary. There's some risk reward, and that time, well, there was no reward.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a fourth down. Offense to the line fast. Desperation time here. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Commanders are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
It's a turnover.
Okay, that's just one of those situations. It is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win. You feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, and interceptions follow.
On first down, now run. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Get it. 70, Bronco 80.
Play fake here. Daniels. Low left side, caught by Sinnott. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Ready. Cougar 19.
Hand off to the back. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
He's across midfield. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Back-to-back carries here. He's going to bring this down to their 35. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Trying for the touchdown. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Washington.
touchdown.
The Commanders make it a 3-score game in the 4th.
Extra point.
The extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Commanders stretch.
49ers 21. Tyler Luke set to kick off.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And his choice to leave that end zone going to cost him a chunk here. He's out shy of that 25-yard line.
Niners take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes the play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph the pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
2nd and 10 now. Jones. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact.